The COVID-19 podcast series on Asake Online. Give us the best COVID-19 podcast series on Asake Online. You are listening to the COVID-19 podcast series brought to you by Asake Online.
Dumelang bamamedi ba teleji ke tsepa la phela nna ke teng ke gantle le betsela moqoletso wa ditaba ke gracious fane ke Nyathi monareng majana maka go isemela sehlogo ka jeko ke nyello ya ditšhelete ya tsamaisa dikoloing tsa Zimbabwe United Passengers Company e tsebagala gagolo ka Zupco baage ba fapaneng ba lla ka fetogo ena qalong Zupco e ne ina le tshenyegelo la tlase le le fapaneng le la tsamaiso e seng ya mmuso baithuti ba tshogile gore ba ka se kgone go palama dibese tsena ba ya sekolong letsatsi le letsatsi batho ba bagolo ba ba sebetsang ba re ba ka se kgone go palama ba tlile go tsamaya ka maoto gobane ga ba kgone ditheko tsa tsamaiso tse ntšha ba bangwe ba re ba tlile go palama dikoloi tse seng tsa mmuso ga bana taba le gore ga dio molaong dikoloi tsena di tsibanega gagolo ka gore ke mshika ka spitinyana ke tla ntlisela baagi ba ipoele gore fetogo ena ya Zupco ba ikotlwa jwang ka yona
Nizwa so zvinozvakatanga zubhodo but manje ngweno manje mushupa because yobhata bethembera ukuthi at least mazupco abewanikana and futhi iprice everybo but manje ngweno so athana so vezoshupa ukuthi tinoshingo even kundawo town vekwa iko veko kwamsoshupa kuti vese nazitothi titota kanjani ve so vele I think our price elokuze nezupco ya ajirealistic ve aye because ngweno ve right now unoyeya kuti venota kanjani kuti ugade ibhasi kumbonena makumbo which vele I think kunina makumbo preferable because vele ugade bhasi zoshupa because inodhura imari ndiyokwanisa kuti utenge something nemari ndiyo
ine zinaka ni Brian Nyoni ninkhala kuno kuwange tamvela kuti Zupco nakweza maprice ya sisi kuenda moshe cause katesi tambo vaviwa kuti kwamengo nzobadala 30 bond tambo yamba kubadala chani ma 60 bond but anyway kwatu kuno basi yankona sitenzeona maningi cause unzi chita zija zoti ukafika mabasi topungomvera kuti abasi maybe ayenda ubasi kalibe nofiki but sitenze tembana na Zupco vele cause asitenzeona ko maningi ungupeza vantu vakamba kuti yashura yaenda but senze bambika mushe ka same time tebe yankona yakuno sisi kuenda mushe plus kuno tina mabasa ankona Zupco na mbichana so unkhala sokuziva kuti basi ankona zaboya osikuboya so ise kuno atidlo chicha java ma taxi but ya ma taxi akudula kuna kuti bulala kufuna madola ani poipa but at least sembe watufa watipasa ku mabasa mbili kuno varedusa futhi na price because price ya Zupco 60 bond asichita vambotilimaza pamaji kuti kuende kumshikashika ukufuna dola ku Zupco futhi wakweza nipoipa
Hi, my name is Mariah Diana Piri. I'm a student at Nyathi University, and this thing of ukuthi imchova iyakhwezwa each and every month or every evening angazi it's really affecting us students because mina ngihlala elokishini ngiyagada from town dollar and ngiyagada from home actually ngisuke endlini siye town dollar from town to school is dollar and it's I spend almost $2 and from school to town it's also a dollar and from town to home it's $1 so which means every day I have to use $4 and ngihlala elokishini $4 a day and cabanga abazali bami they're paying for my school fees. They also struggle to pay to give me money for food and for transport. Whether it's really affecting us a lot because we end up like doing some things that we shouldn't be doing, and in order for us to look for money which is got a safe score. Imagine $1 now $1 awusakati ka-2 sukata ngawani nje just to pay $1 then sukata a town then that's it. $1 is really too much and it's really affecting us students esihambe esikole.
Arimateng here my streets are Twitter. Rotle kaofela ra itse gore Twitter has no filter. As a papadi ya magwala, you know. Ke batho ba sebete. They tell it like it is. So here goes. Pardon Mangezi says that was the plan all along, to create a monopoly in the transport industry so that a selected few will benefit from it. Herbert Mutema says, I thought Zupco is supposed to be cheaper than our usual khombis. Saka private khombis were removed so that Zupco takes all the money. Toramari United. Mbuya Gondo from Dotito says, Shigiro aritenge chingwa kana kukwira Zupco. Mainyirongo says, Gadzirisai nyaye transport with everyone open and closing at 15:30. Zupco cannot ferry everyone to be home by 18:30. It's a nightmare. Mr. Masvingo province says, ameno varikunzi baiwai kuti mukwire Zupco. Imaka yenyu isivamwe tava kufamba netsoka. Retired Brigadier General Simba says, Mudzei adzose makombi parodi tsaona zhinji dziri kukonzerwa nekuda kwake. Zupco ishoma. Zimbabwe says this is unrealistic. Zupco cannot service the whole city. Maybe Zupco try a train. Shingirirai J says, yesterday I spoke to a guy who had tested positive for COVID-19 and was going home to quarantine. He was traveling in an overcrowded Zupco bus. The government has failed us. Okay, this one is quite horrible, really. So you are actually inside a Zupco bus, seated next to a COVID-19 positive person after socially distancing all day long at work and putting on a mask and sanitizing, and then now you're inside a combi. I have to share a seat with a COVID-19 positive someone who has been asked to go home and isolate. All right, okay, great. Then Power Chiroba says, but Zupco kungodzikisa ma prize munobvei. Sure, the whole 75-seater kubva Cowdrey Park kubata town nevano 5 chete. Sure, okay. Cats.com says there is confusion after some Zimbabwe United Passengers Company, Zupco Khombis in Bulawayo, reduced fares to $1 for 2 from $1 per person to compete with pirate taxis that have taken business away from them. Yeah, FM tweeted that former Health Minister Dr. Henry Madzorira says government needs to act on COVID-19 super spreaders such as Zupco buses. At Dewey says, Zupco bus, thank you for giving us another middle finger to our faces. Tichago 19 says, so in the meantime, Nomirira kurowa nemapurisa mukyu ye Zupco. Do you know kuti every day at least one rank ye mu Zupco panorowa vanhu because of overcrowding without social distancing? So it's the irony in this one for me. So umpulela hore kiske kapalama a private mshika kombi and I should stand in a long Zupco queue, one that's overcrowded for that matter, hore kemele maphodisa atle anshape in that same queue. Really? Okay. Hashtag Lozy Queen says this homeboy handa not cannot singularly pay for just one Zupco trip. Leo ganako ya lena ba mamedi ba rategang kgaso ena ne tliseditswe ke Asake podcast series tse bamso tsa rona ke tukelo tsa batho le tse di amaneng le COVID-19 le bobodu. Ke kopane re latele go social media le bitso la msebedisi la kampane ke CITE go Instagram le Twitter, Center for Innovation and Technology go Facebook, re teng le go Anchor FM ya di podcast at CITE. Website ya rona e re cite.org.ZW. Mogel o sign out, lisale gantle.